I'm just going to quickly show you how to play some animation inside of Unreal Engine 5.8 using the new Mover character system. And to demonstrate, we're going to press the play button over here. We want to walk with our character over the animation widget to get this widget over here. And then you want to make sure that you press this button over here. So you are using the Mover character. Eject, press the character, and this makes it easier for us to actually go into the blueprint. Go to the outliner and just press the edit sandbox character. And we can now close down the playing editor over here. Then what we want to do is want to right click and do key, and we're going to just get any keyboard event, and we are going to press the E key on the keyboard to get the keyboard event for when we press the E key. We can execute something else. And we just want to play animation from here. So we can just drag from here and type in play animation. And that's going to play animation for the skeletal mesh. And we can just pick any animation over here. I'm going to be using the ability E, which is an animation I just added before. And a cool thing is that if you just do this, right? If I now press the animation, press the E key, it does the animation. And then it just sort of freezes and doesn't go back to as it was before. So to fix that, we have to go back into the blueprint. And you can do this in a variety of ways. If you just right click on the new anim to play and promote this to a variable, it will set the animation over here. And what we can do then is to do the get length. And that's going to give us the play length of the animation. We can do a delay. And that's going to be basically now when I press the E key, place the animation, and then immediately place a delay for the length of the animation. And what we can then do afterwards is to, I think it's called set anim mode. There it is, set animation mode. And we're just going to set this back to use the animation blueprint. So now if I do that, default level, if I do this again, it's going to play the animation, go back and then snap back. It is not super beautiful with that flick. So if you want to avoid that, what you want to do instead is, instead of using the play animation, you want to play a montage. So drag from here and do play montage. And there are two different ones. So there's this one here. And if you get the character mover, there's another one called play montage as well in here for the mover actor. Preferably you should want to use this one. I've noticed that both do work, but this gives you a more accurate results if you're moving around. We're just going to do that one and plug it in over here. And a montage is not the same as playing a single animation. So if I go to the content drawer, you would have to go in here and right click on your animation sequence. And then over here, you can just type in anim, and then you can create an animation montage from this. So if I do that, we get this montage. I have already done it for the previous ones. We can either just drag and drop it in here or just click and select it. And if I compile this and press play and press the E key on the keyboard, it's going to play and sort of move back and not sort of snap back as it did before. So a bit better. Pretty cool. We still have issues, of course, where it is going to run even though we're running around. But that's for another video. I hope this was helpful to you and that you learned something and how to play animations and that you found this video somewhat helpful. I actually post new videos every single day, so if you check my channel, you'll find that I post a bunch of shorts. It's tutorials from blueprints to materials to how the engine works and general programming knowledge and how you should do things well in Unreal Engine. So if you want to learn more about that stuff, feel free to check it out, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. Cheers. Have a good one.